Hey, this is Anthony with A.W.O Comics, and I've got my little buddy right here, Owen. Owen, you want to say hi to him? Hi. And he is excited because we are doing another rescue comic video, and what are we doing? We're going to do our comic giveaway drawing, right? All right. So give me some nuts on that. Now you are our lucky drawer, so you get to draw out a drawing, okay? A contestant. All right. We've got our hat here. Let's shake it up real good. Now, reach your hand in there and pick us a winner. All right. Let's see who it is. Who's it going to be? And it's going to be Heroes for Hire Comic Club. Heroes for Hire Comic Club. That is our winner of our great comic giveaway. You get your choice now of a Spider-Man 1 Todd McFarlane issue or our Marvel Team Up number 7, which is Spider-Man and Thor, or a mystery comic. And so if you want to do the mystery comic and let us reveal it online or on video, we will do that, okay? And my little man here has gone wild tonight. Why are you so wild? Huh? Why are you so wild showing out for everybody? Okay, so Heroes for Hire Comic Club. You are a winner of our contest, so either get in touch with me or I'll get in touch with you guys, either way, and we'll decide which comic you want, and we'll get that mailed out to you ASAP. Everybody, thanks for participating in our contest. Again, we had lots of entries this time, over 30 entries in our contest. So we're just very thrilled with that. Everybody has just been really awesome. Our channel's starting to grow. It's taking off a little bit. Even though we got a wild man here on video. But we appreciate everything that everybody does. We appreciate you watching our video. So please subscribe if you like our content, please. And like our videos, please. We will be right back after this with our 4th part of our rescue comic haul. So make sure you tune in for that right after this. See you later. Bye. Hey everybody, this is Anthony coming back to you with A.W.O Comics and our 2nd part of our rescue comic book haul. This is our 2nd long box that we're starting on. We're going to try to keep these videos shorter, guys. Again, I apologize for the length of the videos on the other ones, but we're going to try to keep these down around 20 minutes. So we may have about 6 parts of this video, but that's pretty much just the way it's going to be. But we're going to start off here and get started quickly. We had a pretty good, if you've been watching the videos, we had a pretty good first long box. Had quite a bit of stuff in it. We wound up keeping a lot of books out and bagging and board and everything, and our throwaway stack, or not necessarily throwaway stack, but our dollar bin stack or 50-cent bin stack wound up being very, very short, so that was a good thing. So this one, it could be a little rougher. It's harder to tell, but we're going to start off here with number 9, Osriel. I don't really know anything about this book. I do know this is a newsstand copy. Like what appears to be about 90% of these books are newsstand in these 2 long boxes. But this is Osriel number 9. It's in pretty good shape. Not perfect by anything, but we're going to put that in our keeper stack. And our next one is a What If Phoenix Rose Again. Now this book's not in perfect shape. It's got a little bend down here, but I believe we can work with that, get that out. Looks like the staples are complete. It's got spine ticks right in here, but overall, pretty cool book. Be a pretty good little read too. What If Phoenix Rose Again? We're gonna put that in our keeper stack as well. Then we've got a Worlds Collide Blood Syndicate versus Superman number 16. Again, not a title that I'm familiar with. Again, this is a newsstand. This book is not perfect, but it's not terrible. So we will keep this also in our keeper stack. We'll bag and board that one. Now here's an interesting little book. This one not in perfect shape, but it's a Malibu comic of a great video game, one of my all-time favorite, Street Fighter. One of my son's favorite video games too, Street Fighter. This one is a newsstand copy, number 3. We'll keep that one out as well. This one right here is Image comic, Supreme number 2. Don't think there's any much value here. A lot of these Image comics were overprinted, but that's a newsstand copy, a real rare newsstand copy there. Then we got a Cable number 1 here. And this one is actually a newsstand copy as well. Cable number 1. I have this book in a direct copy, but that is a newsstand copy, so keeping it out. So far, we have pretty good. These are all looking pretty decent. This is another Hardware. And I did find out on Hardware that this, did a little reading on it, that Hardware was the first all-black staff to do a comic book. I was reading about that, so I thought that was pretty neat. Newsstand copy here, number 3, Hardware number 3. Then I've got, looks like a Moon Knight trade paperback or graphic novel, Divided We Fall. This book's in really good shape too. Love the Moon Knight stuff. And it is a direct as well. We've got one here, the number 1 issue, Brigade Image comic, also in good shape. And a number 45 Star Trek, a little different. This one not perfect, it's got a few issues along the spine here, but we're gonna keep it out anyway. Don't see many Star Trek books in my neck of the woods. And here is a Daredevil number 300. Interesting. Not perfect, but not terrible. Last Rites, part 4 of 4. Double size, 30th issue. So we got the Kingpin down here. So that's interesting. We'll definitely keep that one out and put a bag board on it. And then we've got a real first rough one here. Quasar number 6. And this one has spine roll. That's a ripping here. It's got Venom in it. And it looks like the Watcher. Interesting. But we're going to put this one in our rough stack. First one going in our rough stack out of this box. Probably won't be the last. Here's another one. What the number 8. This one's pretty rough down here at the bottom. Marvel Mag of Mirth and Mayhem. What the number 8. I'm going to put this in our rough stack as well. We've got another What If here. This one's not in real good shape. What if the Marvel superheroes had lost Atlantis attacks? Newsstand copy. It's got staples in it that don't belong. Just a reader type deal. I'm gonna keep it out. I'll probably bag and board it. I'll probably read that book. I like reading the What If books. Here's a Nomad number 1. Nomad number 1, guest starring Captain America, newsstand copy. Not perfect, but not terrible. We'll keep it out. And we got another Street Fighter here. And this one is actually the number 1 issue of Street Fighter. Street Fighter number 1. Hottest game in the world is now Malibu's hottest comic. You know, that's a great, I love that. That's a novelty item if I've ever seen one. I don't think it's worth anything, newsstand copy, but I'm going to bag and board it because I'm a Street Fighter fan. Like the Street Fighter. And here's a pretty cool book. This is the Midnight Suns Unlimited Siege of Darkness Part 17. Number 4, Soul Searing Conclusion, Midnight Suns. Keeping that one out. And then we've got a DC comic, Blood Syndicate, Silent Vigil. Some Milestone, DC. And this is a number 18 issue. DMZ Fly Solo. Don't know much about that book. If anybody knows anything about them, let me know. And then we've got a pretty cool book right here. This one was in a poly bag, but I'm going to take it out because it's already ripped open. But Green Hornet number 1. Anniversary special with free full color button. I don't think I have the button because the bag was ripped open, but we do have the book. It's got some spinal ticks, you can see right there, pretty noticeable spinal ticks, but still number 1 issue. We'll bag and board it and put it out. And I've got this book also in a direct copy, and I don't think this is worth anything, but it's a number 1, Who is Shadow Hawk. Again, some of these image books just weren't worth a whole lot. They were coming out with a ton of titles, but this one is a newsstand. The other one I have is a direct, but we'll put it in our good stack because it's in pretty good shape. Put it in the dollar bin. Then we've got an image number 2, Violator number 2. Don't know much about it, but that is also in pretty good shape. Another Blood Syndicate. This one was number 21, Milestone book. This one's a little bit rough, but it's not terrible. Got a little corner issue right here, but it's ripped right there. So we'll probably put this in our row stack. It's not terrible, but I just really don't know much about the book. Here's a Warlock in the Infinity Watch number 2. I think we had the number 1 issue in the first box. This one's in pretty good shape. Newsstand copy. We'll keep it out. Bag and board it. And here is number 4 in a 4-issue limited series of Hercules. This one is a direct copy. It's a rare direct copy that we see in here. It's not in real great shape, but we're going to keep it out. It's not terrible. And then we've got here another one. It's in a bag. This one's in pretty good shape. I don't know this title though. Strife's Strike File. Special X-Men Collectible. Number 1 issue. A look into the mind of the villain behind Executioner's Song. Okay. Might be something to that. It is a newsstand copy. Full color, full wraparound cover. Interesting. Don't know the storyline on this one though. If anybody does, help me out. Help me out in the videos here. And we've got, this is a cool looking cover. It's a number 1 issue. Wild Star. It's not in great shape. Wild Star number 1. Interesting. I'm going to keep that out just to see what that is. I don't know that one. Here's another amalgam featuring the Assassins. These are all one-shots. The Assassins, number 1. Combination of DC and Marvel. And I've got a coverless book here that I have no idea what this is. Might come across the cover later on in the box. So it is a Hulk, as you can see, but I don't know what it is. It's not even the full book there. And here's a Daredevil number 294 in mid-grade range. 294 Daredevil. We'll keep it out. And then we've got 0 Hour Crisis in Time. This is a blank cover on this. Newsstand, DC Universe, number 0. So this may be a prequel to the storyline. Don't know much about that one either. I was kind of out of the loop in the 90s, late 80s, 90s comics. I didn't read a lot back then. Here is a Supreme number 3. Rough at the top. We're going to put this one in our, let's cut some water damage on it. You can see right here. We're going to put that in our rough stack. And we've got a Deathlock number 4. A 4-issue limited series, number 4. Newsstand edition. We will keep it out. And then we've got another number 1 issue right here. And this is a Image comic. The Savage Dragon. Anybody that might know anything about this. This is an Eric Larson book, and I know Eric Larson had some great Spider-Man covers with Venom. So this must be one of his titles. The Savage Dragon. So, interesting. We're going to keep it out. It's the number 1 issue. See if there's anything to it. And here's Violator number 1 from the Image. Newsstand copy. And that, I believe that dragon is a direct copy. So it's interesting. That one's a newsstand. Now we've got another hardware right here, number 9. I like these hardware books. I may read some of these. They look interesting. It's got a little issue right here on the cover, a little rip down here on the cover, but we're going to keep that one out. And then we've got a Wonder Woman, number 73. This one not in great shape. Got some problems up here. We'll probably put this one in our rough stack. There's a direct copy as well. And then here's a cool book, Morbius, the Living Vampire. And this is the Midnight Suns 145. Marvel Comics Presents 145. This one has a wraparound cover on it. Ghost Rider on the backside. Siege of Darkness. Pretty cool book. Like that Morbius cover there. Pretty nice. We'll definitely bag and board that one. And then we've got a Justice League Power Girl Fights Alone, number 49. This is a direct copy. So we're seeing a few more directs in this box. There's still a lot of newsstands as well. And this is another Marvel's UK Motor Mouth. The Indescribable Motor Mouth. Nothing about that, but this is what Marvel was doing, the British Marvel Universe. Here's a definitely rough number 1 copy of the Kindred newsstand copy. Pretty rough book right here. Put this one in our rough looks. I've got another coverless book right here that I'm not sure what this is. Let's see if I can see. It looks like it's another, I have no idea. No idea what this is. So we're going to stick that in our rough copies. And then we got a number 0 Shadow War Shadow Cabinet. The Big Bang was just the beginning. DC Milestone comic newsstand. And we've got Youngblood number 1, The Next Generation of Heroes, first exciting issue, Image Comics. And another #1 right here, Legionnaires. The future begins here. #1. And let's see, we might have time to do a couple more here. And then I've got some of these books, definitely not worth anything. Super Pro #2. Yes, we can retire now. We have Super Pro #2. That book's kind of rough. And I think this is probably about the 10th copy of Super Pro #1 that I've seen. And this one is not in good shape. So guess where it's going? In the stink pile. And we've got the New Teen Titans #0. The beginning of tomorrow. Newsstand copy. And Infinity Gauntlet #5. Galactus on the cover there. Warheads #2, another Marvel UK book. Infinity Gauntlet #4. Thanos on the cover. Newsstand. And our last book for this time around is Darkhold #2. Pages from the Book of Sins, Darkhold #2. All right, guys, that's going to do it for part 1 of this Rescue Comic second box haul. We'll be back with part 2. Now we're about a quarter of the way through the box, so there's still some good stuff to be seen. But overall, pretty good stack there. Nothing major that's worth a ton of money, but some good filler stuff. And all of it being newsstand, we'll get a bag and board on some of it and see what happens. But anyway, we'll see you for part 2 of this second long box. As always, go Dogs. See you next time.